lawful wedded husband.
To be my...
Barbara not Barbara Jean's heart. With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see you. I myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in heat.
I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nikki. Hey everybody, welcome to Ranting with Ricardo. We're here to talk about what them soaps. But before we get into all of that, y'all remember how we do it over here. Always check that description box down below. Click those links to vote.gov and vote.org to check to see if you're registered to vote. Make sure you're registered to vote correctly. Okay, we don't want y'all to get suspended when y'all go to vote at the big elections and the little elections. Go and hit them little elections up too. Okay, get up to date and keep up to date about everyone who's on the ballot and what their policies are, and what policies that they're running for office on. Okay, get up to date on that. Get up to date on who is running for your local city council, who's running to be your attorney general, who's running to be a part of the school board, the head of the school board, neighborhood watch, all these things, because you got to vote in the small elections and the big elections, because the small elections, it's a trickle up system. The elections that you have in your city, your town, your state, your county, your parish ultimately leads up the food chain to these big elections. So go ahead and make sure you're registered to vote. Make sure you're kept update to vote. You have until October 7th to register to vote, but I advise y'all to get registered now. That way, no muss, no fuss, okay? And keep up to date about the policies. I know the people down in GHR because Drew's running for Congress and Portia over here trying to get Laura up out of the mayoral seat because she felt like she doing too much. And also remember to hit that subscription button and also hit that notification bell so you can be updated about all the great things we have going on over here. Okay, so down to Anna's office. Fake Jagger tells her that she is out of her league. Okay, threatening him with his superiors. You're out of your league, threatening me. Okay, but she tell him, listen, you forget one thing. You forget one thing only. You up in my jurisdiction, so don't get cute. Don't get smart. I'm not smart. I'm just getting here. No. Don't get cute. Don't get smart. Don't try nothing. Don't be faking the booty shaking. You either do what you came here to do or you get the hell up out of here. I vote he get the hell up out of here, Anna. I do. And she proceeds to talk about how honorable Jason, she's like, Jason is an honorable man, and she goes into it and she rips into fake Jagger for using the law to seek his revenge on people, which is what he's doing. He's using the fact that he's an FBI agent to seek revenge on Sonny. Once again, Karen had a great life after she left your raggedy ass. She had an amazing life. Here's the issue. She just didn't go back to you. And she passed away. But since Port Charles was retconned and most of the stuff was like, oh, it didn't happen over there, then all you got to do is bring her back to life and be done with this, okay? So he accuses Anna of letting Valentine escape. And she was like, listen, I'm going to dig into everything. I'm going to dig into every single misstep. I'm gonna dig into everything, every single misstep, every single time you didn't dot a I across a T. I'm about to destroy you. Okay? Keep playing with her. She not playing with you. And he's yelling, oh, you're just as dirty as Sonny, and he storms out. So Anna makes the call and lets the person know, I'm going to be out of the station for the rest of the day. Child, is about to get real messy. So Willow and Nina meet up at the Metro Court, and they're talking about Willow's PSA, and they need to work on this, and the script for it needs to be rewritten, and she wants Nina to take a look at it, and Nina's giving suggestions to Willow, and as they're talking, Ava shows up, and Natalia's behind her, and it's just like, ooh, this is messy. So Natalia she gets into the elevator, but Ava decides she gonna, strut herself over to Nina and Willow. Yeah, this couldn't be even messier. None of these women like you, but go off, Miss Girl, I guess. Nina ever so coldly told Ava, go ahead, turn around. We're in the middle of something. And Ava starts talking about the mother daughter bond and how it's so important, and she's glad to see Nina and Willow are together. And then she gets into the whole Sunny thing and how he's trying to take Avery away from her. And she wondered if Nina or Willow would talk to Scott about Sunny's recent behavior. Nina said, "Are you insane?" Oh, Nina, she's insane. She is. We've been new. And Willow don't want no part of this. So Ava, thanks them, but she, walks off and everything, and Willow leaves to go do her business. And Nina's like, Ava got the shortest memory. If she thought I would do anything to help her, and I'm like, girl, she do. She very much has the shortest memory. And he's like, I'm about to lose my only remaining child, and I thought you would find some common ground, and I'm hoping compassion and maybe forgiveness is in the future. And Nina said, hell, well, she said everything but hell no. And Ava's talking about, how, Sunny and the bigoted mother Natalia were joined at the hip. And Nina just laughs at the attempt to make, like, you're trying to make me jealous and it's not working. And then Ava turns on the tears, and I'm like, girl, not the tears. Okay, the tears of manipulation are out and about. And she's like, you doubt my capability of being a mother or my devotion to Avery? And Nina's like, let me answer this truthfully to you. We know that your only redeeming quality is the fact that you love Avery. But I'm still rooting for Sunny. And now Ava's just, so fake sad. And she's like, how things have changed. And Nina's like, girl, my life has changed for the better. I'm up out of here. Okay. So in Ava's room, here comes fake Jagger, and he, apologizes for his interruption. And he's like, we're going to have everything we need to bring Sunny to justice soon. Baby, you just don't know. Ava's about to destroy your entire career, and it's only going to be at your own doing. Y'all need to stop trying to get revenge on people and just live life. Revenge don't do nothing but eat you up inside and turn you into deep, dark, nasty people from the inside out. If y'all forgive and let go, no one says you have to forget, but forgive and let go of that pain and that hurt, life is gonna come right back around and bitch slap them people in the face harder than you ever could. That's how you got to live life, and that's how you got to operate it, okay? Because revenge ain't gonna do nothing for you but backfire. And the bare minimum that's gonna happen to Sonny, especially because his medication has been messed with and tampered with, they're gonna put him in a psychiatric hospital. Nothing more, nothing less. And then what are you going to do? Because all he has to do is get back on his medication and show he's a changed person, and then he's going to skedaddle right up out of there. So it's time for the interview with Perez, and everybody's nervous, and it's like, oh my God, what is going to happen? And Brooklyn is just like, keep it positive, don't apologize. Perez is super knowledgeable, he's professional, kind, and no nonsense. So everybody's like, okay, just be authentic, be your true, authentic selves. And we gonna see how this goes. So in the Metro Court, Natalia is turned on the TV. She's watching the Perez Hilton show, and she told herself that she gonna be a big girl and she deserves whatever they gonna say about her. So the interview happens. Blaze talks about her relationship with her mother and how it's complicated but seedy, and that the phobe was an excellent business manager who had sacrificed a lot for her. But after all this stuff, it's gonna take some time, and she hopes she can repair the relationship. And Christina's like, we're not the real victims. Like, she's entitled to her opinion, but Natalia was the one whose privacy had been violated. And Perez is like, y'all very generous. And Christina clarified, we're just being humans. Like, at the end of the day, Natalia's words wouldn't have got out. And like, we see this happen all the time. People get recorded, and most of the time people know they're being recorded, so it's not a surprise. But she, first of all, she didn't know she was being recorded. And the only reason why this recording got out like it did is because Ava was trying to cause a rift between the phobe and Sunny, and cause Sunny to go off on that lady. That's the only reason why this happened. At the end of the day, this was all Ava's doing to try to get back at somebody, and we see what the fallout is. Christina goes on to say everybody's made mistakes and they need to own them, apologize for them and learn from them. And it's just like, if only that could happen. Everybody makes mistakes, everybody can apologize for them, and hopefully people can go and get educated. But not everybody's like that. So Perez moves on, is like, oh, what's the future like? I see the baby bump. And she didn't have any comment. And like, she's like, no comment on that. And they're keeping it private. And, Perez thanks them for joining him and wished them the best. And the camera stopped rolling, and he assures the women that, the interview went well. He hugged them and walked away. Brooklyn is reassured, like, okay, everything went well. And, Blaze wanted to celebrate, so we went to Bobby's for some milkshakes. Hello. Now, Carly reminds Jason that you said you were free. And he says, yeah, I did everything he wanted, but it hadn't been enough. And she says, nothing ever will be enough for this man. And she decides to turn herself in and take away John's power. Well, fake Jagger's power. So she and Jason argue about it until he urges her to think about Donna. And Carly refuses to keep being a weapon used against him. So she's got a choice too. And he knew that she knew he had to leave. And she's just like, I just got you back. I can't do this. But she agrees not to turn herself in, and he encourages her to live his life. So he goes to the bus station and calls Danny, and Danny wants to hang out, but Jason has to break the news that he's been sent on another assignment out of town. And Danny is like, I want you to stay. And Jason's like, I'm proud of you and I love you and be good. And Danny's frustrated, so he throw his phone at the wall. So that's going to be some big ass issues right there. So Carly arrives at the Metro Court and she goes to the front desk. Now, she's instructed the employees to send bellhops to, fake Jagger's suite and told, because he's checking out, and pack up all his things and put the luggage in the lobby at the front desk, okay, and reprogram the door for the next guest. That's what we're calling taking out the trash. Okay, so who knows what's it? I hope she turns herself in. Like, I know a lot of people are upset with Carly, but I low-key hope Carly turns herself in, because at the end of the day, when it boils down to it, he's legitimately using Jason to do his dirty work in order to get at Sonny. And I'm gonna just be honest. Sam could get upset all she wants, but how is that gonna look like that your ex-husband sends your new man's father away to prison? What is that gonna do for your siblings that you share, like the siblings that have Sonny's as a father? What is that gonna do? That's not gonna do anything but hurt people. And at the end of the day, all of this really could have been avoided had Nina told the truth about Sonny being alive. Told the truth about Sonny being alive, brought him back to town. We could have cut it right then and there. Carly would have never showed up at the meeting. But even then, it also could have been avoided had fake Jagger not been on this revenge tip. And I could foresee him trying to use many more people to get his revenge. I also see Sam, because she's now going to feel like Danny has been hurt and has been chosen over Carly. She's going to reveal what she knows, and then it's going to push Jason even more deeper into all of this. This right here is a hot, fresh, funky ass mess. And I can't say nothing more about it other than check that description box down below for the vote.gov and the vote.org links. Get registered to vote. Get registered to vote early. That way no one can be like, oh, it's not, we have issues and this and that. No, baby. We're going to get registered to vote early. Keep up to date about all the policies. Keep up to date about what's on those ballots, the people, the policies, what they're trying to get brought into law, who they're trying to elect in different positions, who's going to be on your local city council, who's going to be your attorney general, who's going to be the sheriff in the sheriff's department, okay, the head man in charge or the head woman in charge or the head person, we don't know, okay, who's going to be over, the board of education, who's your congressman, who's your representative, who are all these people. Also, don't forget that all 400 seats of the Congress is up for election, okay? So you need to vote them people out who ain't doing nothing for you, who don't give a damn about you, and vote the people in who are going to make sure that we have peace and equality and hope, and we're able to heal, and we get new worries like, how are we going to build up these community programs? How are we going to make sure we can get the people without homes and without jobs into homes and jobs? And, eventually, uh what type of community projects are we going to do? New worries, not these old worries. We want new worries, not the old ones, okay? And don't forget to keep up to date about what's just going on around you. Like, very much do research. Do your research. Don't let anyone do your research for you. Like, really do your research. Find the facts and not the fiction. And, you know, have a good time with that. Listen, we do the same thing with, the soaps. We got to find the facts and not the fiction. Well, soaps are fiction, but we got to find the facts about the soaps. Okay, we do. Because somebody will tell you that, oh, Carly is the reason why Jason and Sunny ever became cool and she introduced them. And it's just like, that's not how that happened. Now, Brenda Barrett introduced Jason Quartermain to Sunny Corinthos. Oh, well, no. He knew Sonny after the whole Karen and Jagger thing. That's how Jason Quartermain met Sonny. And then Sonny and Jason Morgan got introduced by way of Robin Scorpio. But let the people tell it, they don't even know their history like that. But with that being said, check those links in the description box down below and follow along with them. Hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell so you'll be updated about all the great things going on over here. And I will see y'all for the next one. Bye.